Welcome to Quiz Quest. Summer's here, and it's time to crank up the heat on your brain. This isn't your average trivia quiz. You're about to face 50 sizzling, sun-soaked questions. No multiple choice, no lifelines, just pure summer smarts. Think you've got what it takes? Let's find out. Are you ready? Let's go.
What fruit is traditionally hollowed out to serve tropical drinks at beach parties? That's right, pineapple. What natural phenomenon is measured by the UV index? Correct, the strength of ultraviolet radiation from the sun. Fill in the blank. In the summertime, when the weather is blank. That's right, hot. What insect emerges in droves every summer, sings by rubbing its wings, and leaves crunchy exoskeletons everywhere? Correct, cicadas. What U.S. holiday kicks off the unofficial start of summer? You got it, Memorial Day. What is the name of the hot, dry winds that sometimes blow across Southern California in summer? Awesome job, the Santa Ana winds. What iconic summer snack is made by roasting a marshmallow, smashing it with chocolate, and sandwiching it between graham crackers? Correct, s'mores. Which constellation is most associated with the heat of summer due to the rising of its brightest star, Sirius? Great job, Canis Major. What's the term for the time of year when the Earth's northern hemisphere is tilted closest to the sun? Correct, summer solstice. What fictional killer terrorized summer campers in the horror film, Friday the 13th? You got it, Jason Voorhees. What red fruit, made mostly of water, is a classic snack at picnics and summer barbecues? Correct, watermelon. What is the name of the winged pest that bites and thrives in humid summer areas? That was easy, mosquitoes. What famous U.S. road trip highway runs from Chicago to Santa Monica? That's right, the infamous Route 66. What vitamin do we naturally get from sunlight exposure? Correct, vitamin D. Name the famous shark movie that turned beaches into horror zones in 1975. Correct, Jaws. What's the term for the visible heat waves rising off pavement on a hot day? Mirage. Let's keep it going. What tropical island state became the 50th U.S. state in 1959? Hawaii. Correct. What material are flip-flops usually made from? Rubber. That was easy. What's the name for a dramatic red sky at sunset, especially near the ocean? Afterglow. Good job. What fruit is used to flavor piña coladas? You guessed it, coconuts. What small sea creature causes itchy stings in saltwater during jellyfish season? Yes, that would be sea lice. What seasonal condition makes hair extra frizzy due to high moisture in the air? Humidity. Great job. What do you call the sand structure built by kids with buckets and shovels? Right, that's a sandcastle. What is the name of the longest river in the U.S., popular for summer floats? Correct, the Missouri River. What fast-melting dairy treat is served in a cone? Easy peasy, that would be ice cream. What type of sunglasses design was popularized by pilots? That's right, aviator glasses. What's the name of the line where ocean meets the sky? Correct, the horizon. What nighttime outdoor summer event involves blankets and projectors? That's outdoor movie night. Correct. What small crustaceans dig little holes in the sand and run sideways? Yes, sand or ghost crabs. What kind of storm can develop in tropical climates and ruin beach vacations? Of course, hurricanes. What plant gives off a soothing gel used to treat sunburns? Correct, aloe vera. You're on a roll. What's the name of the bright, fast-moving lights that appear during meteor showers? That would be shooting stars. Great job. What kind of hat is known for wide brims and vacation vibes? Correct, sun hats. What U.S. national park is famous for its geysers and summer visitors? Yes, Yellowstone. What term describes a tan line in the shape of sunglasses? That's called a raccoon tan. Great job. What clear, jelly-like creature often washes up and ruins beach walks? That's right, jellyfish. What do you call the popular summer trend of comfortably camping out in your backyard? Yes, that's called glamping. What's the name of the drink made by mixing lemon juice, sugar, and water? Correct, lemonade. What backyard game involves tossing bags at a raised board with a hole? Very smart, that is cornhole. What severe condition occurs when your body overheats due to sun and exertion? Yes, that's called having a heat stroke. What amphibian sings loud, ribbits, by ponds in summer? Correct, frogs. Easy, right? What summer sport is played with a net, a ball, and lots of diving in the sand? Yes, beach volleyball. What ocean phenomenon pulls swimmers away from the shore? You guessed it, that's a rip current. What do we call the period when school is out during summer? Summer break. Great job. What popular summer song by DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince dropped in 1991? Yes, that song is called Summertime. What's the name for the trail of glowing plankton seen in some oceans at night? That's right, bioluminescence. What activity involves sliding down a wet sheet of plastic on the lawn? You got it, that's called a slip-and slide. What outdoor activity uses paddles to glide across water while standing on a board? Yes, paddleboarding. What's the name of the light summer rain that often falls while the sun is still shining? Correct, that's a sunshower. What star is responsible for summer heat? That's the sun. Easy, right?
Thanks for watching Quiz Quest, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.